Hey Frugivore, welcome back to another episode. So today's video is fairly quick. Some of you sent me this video by Abbey Sharp and I kind of like skimmed through the video because it is 23 minutes long and I'm not going to watch the whole thing. But we're going to just watch the start and then I'll find the place where she actually mentions me. And yes, very interesting. So let's go.
Yep, I've changed. So allow me to reintroduce myself. Hey everyone,
Why didn't I trust this woman? Well, we all know why, but anyway.
I'm Abbey Sharp. Welcome back to Abby's Kitchen, outside my kitchen, because we're going to do a little real talk today. But
Is it ever real talk? Is it ever real talk with Abbey Sharp?
I have been a content creator for over a decade and a dietitian for even longer. And currently, as of 2025, I've posted a whopping 725 videos. And that is just on YouTube. I've also posted thousands of pieces of content.
Oh gosh, and that is not good. It's so unfortunate that she has actually posted this much content and reached so many young women in particular with such a damaging message, right? She's polluted the internet a lot. Anyway, I know I'm harsh straight away, but I really don't have much time for this woman. I'm just going to tell you right now. I've just seen the damage that she's done and her piggybacking off, people like myself who are actually trying to make a positive difference in this world. So that's where I'm at.
Across TikTok, Instagram, my blog, and now my podcast
Okay. Move it on.
have really seen me grow from like a hopeful 27-year-old filming cooking hacks in her kitchen with bright red lipstick and
Oh yeah, those ones were not getting any views and that's why she jumped on my back.
cute aprons to a mom of two and full-time entrepreneur. And for that, I am really, truly so grateful. Thank you so much for your continued support. But I also know I've got a ton of new faces here as well, which means it's time for a reintroduction. And not just a reintroduction, but really a reminder of what I stand for. Okay, before we dive in here, folks, let me talk to you about my sponsor today.
Oh my goodness, a reminder of what I really stand for. Cut straight to an ad. This is perfect. This is exactly what Abbey Sharp stands for. Sponsorships, not the truth. She stands for whoever is paying her the most money.
A reminder of what I stand for. Okay, before we dive in here, folks, let me talk to you about my sponsor today.
That's what she stands for. She doesn't care. She doesn't care what she promotes. She cares about the money. And this is why I can never trust anything this woman says, especially as a health professional, as a dietitian who's meant to be helping individuals with their health and their diet, not taking sponsorships from junk food brands like we've seen so much, that Built bar, that Colin Cement protein bar. Remember that? I'm sure she's still promoting that. And also taking sponsorships from like meat and dairy. It's shocking, So okay, this is what she stands for right here. Let's play a little bit.
Element. So I actually first heard about Element from a lot of my sports dietitian colleagues. They all swear by it for its science-backed electrolyte ratio.
See how she's so genuine? You think she's really passionate about it. She's like this with every product she promotes. She's using her audience. She's like, I'm so grateful to have you here. You don't care about your audience. It's obvious by your actions, by what you promote. And okay, I'm not saying anything particular about this electrolyte drink mix, but the fact that she is just all over the shop promoting whatever, regardless of the health implications. This is what Abbey Sharp is all about. This is what she stands for. And she stands for a lot of animal exploitation. We know that well. So gosh, she's as fake as they come. But anyway, apparently she mentions me somewhere. Let me move it along a bit here.
Now, last but not least, I want to talk a little about my attitude throughout the years.
So she leaves this right at the end.
So one of the first videos that kind of put me on the map was a review of Freelee the Banana Girl.
Let's just stop and just magnify what she said there. One of the videos that put me on the map. So without her responding to me and like piggybacking off me, no one would even know who she is with her horrible message. Just remember that. And unfortunately, she really Yeah, she used my platform to build her own. And yes, I will respond to big YouTubers as well to help get this message out. But the difference is my message is actually helping save lives, people, animals, the planet. Hers is doing the exact opposite. So you can see in that way why I use that technique. She uses this technique to make money and to get famous. I use this technique to actually help people, help animals, and help the planet. There's a big, big difference here.
It was actually my first introduction to like the What I Eat in a Day format that everyone kind of knows and loves. For that, I was mainly doing recipe videos and like nutrition hacks.
And I was one of the first individuals making What I Eat in a Day videos.
But I had so many people messaging me about her videos. And these were really young, like 13-year-old girls telling me that they had been trying to eat her incredibly restrictive raw vegan diet because she's beautiful and she's thin. She credits her diet to that. But they
actually, at the time when she piggybacked on me and when I was promoting what I was promoting, a fruit-based diet, I was promoting raw to four most of the time, which actually includes a cooked dinner. And I mean, even in that video, I'm not sure, maybe here and there I'd have like a raw vegan day, which isn't, I mean, of course it can be seen as restrictive in comparison to all the junk that people are eating, but it's just your natural diet, right? But, you know, this is what she does. She focuses on like all the extreme, you know, and kind of misrepresents what I'm actually promoting when I was actually promoting, you know, the mainstream foods like rice and potatoes and pasta and stuff like that.
become so physically and psychologically sick from
What? These 13-year-olds have become so physically, psychologically sick from eating a lot of fruit, eating a lot of vegetables, eating a lot of living foods, healthy foods, frugivore foods, eating more in line with their actual species specific diet. Like a cow, it's like saying, oh my gosh, these cows, they started eating a lot of grass and something psychologically and, you know, mentally, physically happened to them. They started to get sick. It's just crap. You know the drill though.
all of her suggestions and tips. So when I watched it as a fresh orthorexia recovery,
Oh God.
I was truly enraged. And people ate it up. Now, when
People ate it up. She saw I was getting a lot of backlash, so she thought I'll jump on the wagon like a lot of people did. They grew their channel off my back and off the controversy and, you know, the backlash that I was getting. It's a very gutless, like cowardly thing to do because she, rather than say, hey, wow, it's really healthy to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. This is amazing. You can see she's trying to do something good for the world. Instead, she just tries to slam me like everybody else. And this is coming from a dietitian who's meant to be all about, you know, promoting a healthy diet that should be rich in fruits and vegetables. But she just jumped on it because that's what cowardly people do. You know, they just jump on the hate wagon rather than say, actually, you know, calm down, everyone. She's promoting something that is truly in the right direction, at least. She doesn't have to completely agree with me. You know, fruits and veggies are healthy.
video back, frankly, I'm a little bit embarrassed because I was a total and I own that. And unfortunately, as I alluded to earlier, the internet loves when people take a hard stand. So
yeah, so she admits that she was a bitch or whatever, and fine. But I believe she actually made this video today, how I've changed, and put me in it because it actually helps her SEO. Yep. I'm telling you, that's why she puts me in. That's why she puts an image of me in it because it helps her SEO because we have been very strongly linked together, me and her. Okay, so I don't believe anything she says, this, you know, apology, whatever. This is just another reason to put me in the video to connect us up SEO wise.
like snarky no BS Abby got big views. It's the same reason why this reaction to Gwyneth Paltrow's diet was my most viewed video in 2023.
Yeah, she finally got a video that actually went beyond the video's reactions that she's been doing to me, you know, the amount of views she got. So she should just admit that she built her channel off my channel and off basically my style. She copied my style as well. And I mean, that's totally fine. But unfortunately, her message sucks. and she's just all about making money, exploiting animals, exploiting people, just so she can line her pockets. That's what Abbey Not So Sharp is all about. And you saw she had some ridiculous ad at the start where she was acting like she's really, really into it. And as a dietitian, again, they shouldn't be promoting food products or supplements or anything like that, especially junk food, to her young audience. She is the irresponsible individual in this whole thing. She just thinks she's like, I don't know. I don't understand. She really is delusional where she thinks it's okay to promote junk food to her young audience. But someone like myself promoting a lot of fruits and vegetables, I'm crazy. I'm insane. And yeah, and that wasn't really an apology or anything like that. It was just her using me for the SEO to try and get more views because it works. It works. So anyway,
emotional and angry, and like people will click on it because they feel the same way. It wasn't that I've been intentionally snarky or acting out emotions I didn't feel, but obviously this did encourage me to kind of play up.
She's like reading a script right now. She's reading a script.
This persona for a very long time. But here's the truth. Anyone who knows me in real life can agree that I am a true empath.
Because you're just being fake in the video. She's just admitting that she's fake, right? She's admitting that she's fake. And that's all we're really getting out of this video. She's fake with all her promotion. She's just fake with her videos. Fake at the end of the day. Anyway, it's just a quick video. I'm not impressed with her. I'm not impressed with her apology, which it wasn't really, of course. She was just using me again and using veganism. She's been using veganism. She's been using the animals, people, the whole time, just all for her own selfish desires. All right, anyway, that's my video for today. Don't forget to go fruit yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.